It's World Series time on Monday night. And we're lead off with this because it's going to be the Diamondbacks and the Rangers game number 3 tonight from Arizona with Max Scherzer going up against Brandon Fott here. And, well, you know, Max came off the DL. He made his first start. He wasn't very good. He came back and made his next start. He was a little better, but it hasn't been too good of late for Max, and they're going to need him. The Rangers have obviously won every road game. That's been the big story. Now, I did say that Arizona had won on the last show. I may have quoted the win order incorrectly for Arizona. I noticed when I went back and I may have just misspoke, but someone called me out on it, and I just had it wrong. But no doubt, Arizona, the road teams have done pretty well. Nonetheless, here Arizona's able to get a win also on the road, obviously, and steal this home field advantage in the World Series. And you got Brandon Fott, who I think I've, in a way, kind of stuck with him to a certain extent this season, just going over every game when he's been, yeah, we've made fun of him or whatever, but obviously it's all starting to work out right now for Brandon Fott. What they thought they had in Arizona with this pitcher is kind of what they are getting right now, right? You didn't necessarily, you don't know you're going to be in the World Series and need this kid to come through, but he is right now, and he's looking like one of the best pitchers on either staff at this point. And what a great story for him, right? Especially to be in this particular game against Max Scherzer. And, well, you're in a pickup, all right? Just look at that right there in itself, right? Max Scherzer in a game against a rookie pitcher in the World Series, and it's a pick'em. And you know what? It's not even necessarily a pick'em anymore. I mean, I'm showing it some books right now. Well, I think DraftKings is still holding out. There's a lot of pick'ems out there. There's a couple of books that have Arizona just slightly. So I guess we could still call it a pick'em. I think I'm right. I think I'm right there as far as where the line is settled. Maybe that's what you guys think as well. And Fernando, you and I can do a soccer show. I think is what we should do. You and me and Gerardo. I think we would have the best soccer show if it was you and me. Oh, I don't know if you and Gerardo get along. You know, because I look at you guys as the two preeminent uh, chat room soccer promoters. So I want to do a show. Fernando, Gerardo, and Ramon soccer show. It'd be the best one. All right. Hit me up in the DMs. Tell Gerardo as well. Okay, here we go. Continue on with this. Thomas is on. Texas here. Thank you, Blake. Yep, I've seen it. I signed up and everything. It's a really good. It looks really good, and I need something. I think like that. It might. I mean, right now, I. It might be over my head. I'm an oldie, but I'll figure it out. Jay here says he wants Arizona today. Ray's on the Rangers. Panger Life is on the Rangers. I think that's the one thing the Rangers have going for them is that mojo feel of the road games, right? Because they've been so good. They have Max here, who did bounce back with a better effort in his second start off the disabled list, off of the disastrous first start. So for Max, he has a 10.5 ERA in his last four starts. He's gone over in four straight. He has dominated the Diamondbacks in his career. 9-0 record with a 2.65 earned run average for Max. Should I repeat that? The 9-0 for Max in his career against the Arizona Diamondbacks with a 2.65 ERA. Now, Max has been around, a lot of that goes back to some bad teams. It's not like Max has just been in the league for a couple of years, right? I mean, I guess I could look up the the BVP a little bit here and see what we've got between these two before we make the pick and move on. Or I'm seeing your picks in here. So for Arizona, you got 11 hits and 77 plate appearances. So that would indicate the Max's success here, certainly. Uh, you have Tommy Pham, just 3 hits in 24 plate appearances. Marte, 1 hit in 9 plate appearances. Gurriel, 1 hit in 8 plate appearances. Longoria, 3 hits in 25 plate appearances. A couple of home runs there. Corbin has a home run in just 3 plate appearances for the Diamondbacks. For Arizona, pitcher Brandon Pfaadt against the Texas lineup. Not many. 7 hits in 16 plate appearances. A few guys have hit him a little bit. Josh Jung, 2 hits in 3 at bats. Tavares, 2 hits in 2 at bats. One of them was a home run. Jonah Heim has a home run in just 2 appearances. So they've touched him up, but only a few guys have faced him. Adolis Garcia, 0 for 3 against Fott. Semien, 1 for 3. Seager, Carter, Garver, no appearances against Brandon Fott. All right, it's time for me to make my call here on the show. Make sure I get the right play because we know we could have a premium tonight in the World Series, of course. And I'm going to be, let me make sure I get everybody's play in here as well. I want to make sure we have all everybody from the chat in this one. Let's get it going here. Dre's on Arizona money line. And here it is. This game may go under, says Sinigaretti, and I think at a 9, I'm gonna have to go under. This is a Major League Baseball game. This is the World Series. You have this graded out like a regular. I guess. I mean, going to have 2 good offenses of the World Series, right? But usually it's pitching that got you there. And you're going to need to get double digit runs tonight to get this game to go over. Yeah, does Max have some struggles of late? Yeah, but Arizona, we know that uh, they've been doing it kind of with great pitching and clutch hitting. They're not big bombers. They're playing the small ball a little bit. Hey, we've seen them bunt. We've seen them steal. We've seen everybody steal. How many extra bases did players get this year with their oven mitts? We already knew the bases are closer. Right? We talked about also see these guys with those oven mitts, man. You wonder if they, got those hands in there. Hey, Tones here. He wants the D-backs today in this one. I'm saving it for my premium, so I'm glad you guys got lots of opinions here. A little bit going back and forth. Here's Solo going under. And Blake says, I got scared money on the Rangers. Thomas says it is a big 9 standing out like a sore thumb. So to me, I just feel like every World Series, I mean, am I wrong? Okay, uh, Arizona to a certain extent has always been kind of one of the parks. It's kind of like you could almost say there was a certain time now it's come back down a little bit, but you almost went like the highest scoring ball, you went like Colorado, of course, and then Arizona, and then, you know, Boston, Chicago on the wind blowing out type of thing, Cincinnati, right? You think of those stadiums, and Arizona was like always number 2 for, most runs. And maybe you see a little bit of that here, but to me, the World Series, everything should be, I don't know, tailored to the low. Um, Here now, I know. Okay, I'm already Mister Under uh, a lot of the times, so I'm going to take the under as my play here on the show. Enjoy the World Series tonight. Carries on, Texas. Thank you, you guys. It's only been 45 minutes and we've talked about one game so far.